Holy Christ, you scared the piss out of me. Like, honestly, I think I've done a Shania twang in my pants. Oh, you want to see what's on this week's episode? Check it out. So if that strikes your artichoke, make sure you... Well, let's get into it. And a massive thank you to our subscribers and our partners in crime for keeping our travel dreams alive. But now we can finally move on. We've been locked down in this place for the last couple of days because of the rain, the weather and everything, and they closed the track around us. And if you did miss last week's episode, this is where we got locked down. It's called Ginty's, or The Jump, and it's northwest of Kings Canyon, and it's on the Mereenie Loop back into the West MacDonnell Ranges. So basically, yeah, look, what a place to get locked down. This is one of the best outback camps we've ever been to. So look, at the end of the day, I reckon we got on a win, but it is only a 24-hour camp. But basically they shut, I don't know if you can see, I've thrown some drone footage up anyway. That road there was locked down, and the road on the other side, other than this bitumen, was locked down as well. So we talked to the ranger. I said, look, what are our options? And he said, don't go into West MacDonnell Ranges, it's fully munted. So basically, he said there's meters of water over the road because it's Todd's flooded in Alice, flooding everywhere, trees down everywhere, and you will get bogged. And there's no recovery vehicles coming out, so if you get trapped in there, you're on your own. And honestly, we don't need to look for trouble because trouble really finds us wherever we go. So yeah, we won't be going that way, we'll be doubling back down into Kings Canyon, so back through that road and heading back out that way, and we'll try to pick up a track back through so we don't have to go all the way back down to the Stewart, and hopefully come out through on the way to the Alice Springs, which is another problem in itself. We're coming off the back of the riots, school holidays, flooding and everything else, so that's going to be, yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. I'm not looking forward to that sort of leg of the trip, to be honest. So yeah, it's just going to be a bit of chaos and stuff. Plus a lot of the caravan parks are actually cut off for the floods. Todd River's like peaking. Yeah, so yeah, it's organised chaos, but we'll take it by hour, day by day, and see where we end up. But we've got our plan in place. We're going to load up. We're still with the family we got locked down with. So Josh and Courtney and the 3 boys. So the kids have got entertainment. So, but we're going to load up, get out of here before any chance of more rain, so we're not locked down here anymore. So let's get going. We're Steph captaining the bin chicken ship. We navigate our way out of the trees and onto the blacktop. And look at this bit of bitchy. It looks like a world rally stage. This hairpin corner is mint. But now we're down on the Jaffa coloured track. This red-orange stained mess is going to be awesome to clean up later on. But we'll put the hammer down and keep on keeping on to the next stop. And now we're at the car park of Kings Canyon. So apparently this place is better than Uluru and Olgas combined. So yeah, I've got high expectations for this place. And what we're going to do, like we're going to run through and either do West MacDonnell Ranges or Kings Canyon. So it's really forced our hand to come back and do Kings Canyon. But I think that track was a little bit wet, a little bit dry, and the old bin chicken's got like a little bit of a facial going on. She's got a mud mask on at the moment, so yeah, she wasn't too bad. She was a bit slippery in some places, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I reckon we could have got out of there a day earlier, but you know, things have worked out for a reason. But now we've got to tackle the Kings Canyon with what is it, 5 kids under 8. So we're gonna try the rim walk. Like, I know it's a big ask, it's like 6 kilometers or something like that, with 5 kids under 8. Like,
we're game, hey?
I think other families think we'll be pretty crazy trying to attempt this, but are you going to walk some of it? Look at that little hair, Nat. And you got food in there. Oh, you look so little kitty. Little kitty. But what do you reckon, Bub? How far do you reckon? What's your estimation?
I don't know. They've got a big group of friends, so they'll probably just do it, hopefully.
I reckon, well, if you get round, because it's a rim walk.
And he's saying he's going to walk all of it.
Well, if it's a rim walk, once you get 3Ks, you might as well keep going. So are we going to make it at least 3Ks? Mm. You reckon? Odds on
yeah,
bet?
I reckon we'll be right.
Yeah. So we're with Josh and Courtney and the 3 boys. 3 boys are a lot younger, so we'll see how far we can get around this walk. It's going to be interesting. But as usual for NT, the fun police were making their presence. But honestly, I think we're going to have our hands full anyway. But nonetheless, not having the drone was an absolute bummer. So bear with me with these crappy animations I whipped up to tell you the story from above. All right, we're 100 meters into the walk and the kids have already been like a massive handful trying to keep them all together, keep them on the path, keep them from running after birds and picking up sticks and whipping each other. And now we come to the entrance of the Kings Canyon Rim Walk. And then Josh is like, oh, that's the entry up to the actual rim itself. And now we've got to get the kids up that somehow. I don't know how.
Oh my gosh.
4 parents, 5 kids.
How game are we?
Oh, this is lunacy. Like what the? This is easy. Oh. All right, we'll retake this once we get to the top. Okay, we'll get your opinion once we get to the top.
Yeah,
all
right.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. Wish us luck.
Yeah, right. Luck wasn't going to cut it on this one. Seriously, this was one gnarly climb. Let alone having the little balls and chains to contend with. Especially with this little spider monkey.
Would you like to chip in your input now? We're only halfway, bro.
Really?
It's a cool view though.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, the car park's just there. That altitude is savage. Anyway, we got one with absolutely unlimited amount of energy. He actually ran back down to be down here. It was already up there. He's come back down. Crazy.
Oh god, we need
Drink time? Yeah.
water.
And look, you don't have to be as dumb as us. There is a nice little flat, calm, and potentially less leg spasming track that you can do. But if you know us, we're definitely not that smart and don't mind a challenge. The next part, we walked up along the peak of the ridgeline towards what only can be described as pancake stacks, with nooks and crannies along the way. We come up against even more stairs, and a certain someone isn't very chipper anymore.
So Steph's now waiting for emergency services to come pick her up. Oh yeah. This is the top of the walk, but I think we've only done 100 meters now. We've got about 5.9 k's around the rim, so
Yep.
I reckon we'll get to a certain point, and then we've got to make a call if the kids aren't going to make it, or let's be honest, if we're going to make it or not.
I think the kids are fine.
The kids are fine. That bounds of energy, but
I have a surprise at halfway point.
a little bit of energy, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I reckon, but the kids are like surprised the hell out of us. They just keep powering. Well, we've got to keep reeling them back.
Poor Courtney and Josh are back there with,
Oh,
with the other
yeah.
2 little ones. So.
Are they coming? Oh, I can see head.
Okay.
There we go. They're coming. Hey!
After carving through the pancake stacks, we cut through Think Skinny Gorge. And then we took the detour out to Cottonelle's Lookout.
But this, I reckon this is worth noting. This looks actually carved. This is look like some sort of coliseum, or you're walking through some dome or thunderdome or something like that. I don't even know how to explain it, but it looks fake. What is this? Like, it's actually like stairs. It's like you're walking up a stadium, and then like you got this. Do you know what this reminds me of? The Mayan people.
Oh, yeah.
How they've got their stadium set out. They're similar to like this. This is, yeah. This is a reminder of that. And look at that. That's sick. I love this stuff. I'm frothing. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. What a hole. Steph's freaking out. Woo! Wicked. That's sick. Look at that for a shelf little drop off thingy right there. You'd have some balls to sit up on top of that, wouldn't you? You have go-nuts the size of Mack trucks to sit up on top of that. That's crazy. I'm saying it now, I'm calling it now. This walk is better. Whoop. This walk is better than Uluru, Olga's, everything put together. Easy, done. If you come this way, do the rim walk. This is wicked.
And what kind of gorge walk would it be without the typical Australian, what the hell you doing call? After establishing communication with Josh and Courtney, we fumbled our limp limbs down the stairs and into the Garden of Eden, which is pretty damn specky. But just when you think you can have a break, the stairs rear their ugly head once again. But once you get to the top, the view isn't half bad. Back on top, we swindle past the halfway point and around to the plateau overlooking the other side of the gorge. But this is where the cookies started to crumble.
There you go, your Royal Highness. All right, we're getting there now. Giddy up. Keep on keeping on. No reply? No, you're hot.
We're like halfway right now. We got that much water.
Well, whose fault's that?
Yours?
As Gorgie ended up tapping out, good old dad turns into the reliable transport camel. But at least the view is good. We next head away from the gorge and down into Sweat City, and goddamn, this place was steamy.
It's weird, it's like desert versus like
Rainforest. This little nook.
I know.
This is cool. So it's like you feel the humidity as soon as you walk in here. It's like a lot more moist. Like my bum cheeks right now.
Oh, yuck. You're so gross.
Sweat. Look at that butt. Moving that butt.
Geordie. Oh, Geordie girl.
Gross.
After a few little runoff crossings,
Oh! That was now a taxi.
we were on the home stretch, baby. Just a downhill run to go, and luckily, because my knees felt like a crushed bag of Dorito chips.
We saved the best view for last. Like, honestly, this is the best sight I've seen all day. The car park, I can see our fans. Oh God, that was a mission. This crater thing, oh, I think I can see the other guys over there. Is that them over there? I don't know. We had to break away from them because we're out of water and they go bring this big camel pack and we got nothing. So prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. Yeah, we didn't do that. Let's get to the car, aircon on, icy poles, and relax. Is in that order, I think.
I'm here with the kiddies. Say hi, Wes. Wes is doing a bit of schoolwork. Aaron's gone running up on the hill to see if the other guys need help because they've got the two little ones. So I'm not sure. They've been gone for a while. I've been following them on the iPhone app on here to see where they are. But Aaron looks like he's like actually walked all the way back up to the top of the mountain. So I'm not really sure what's going on right now. So we'll see what happens.
Safe to say, I was bloody spent. That last bit of the walk absolutely destroyed me, and I was happy to be back in the goat punching a few kilometres. But as our story goes in the NT, the plans change again, and we head back for a night at Orlando Roadhouse. But the next morning we have the call and giving us the all clear to come through to the next camp outside of Alice Springs, which turned out to be one wicked little shindig. With Josh and Courtney in tow, we put the hammer down to go check it out.
But sooner or later we did have to come into Alice. Well, not exactly. We've come outside of Alice 8 kilometres to a place called the Temple Bar Caravan Park, which has got rave reviews, but they've had a little bit of an issue with all the rain and floods and stuff like that, which they've been blocked off as well. So we've been on the phone back and forth when we were down at, what's that other place?
Garn.
Yeah, Garn or Lunda Caravan Park, just to see if we can get through, and they've been kind enough to give us updates and stuff like that. They finally rang through this morning, so we've rushed up here to actually try to get across. And
it's looking a bit sloppy.
Yeah, what I'm talking about is a nice sandy bottom. Used to be a nice rocky bottom, but now it's a sandy bottom sort of creek crossing sort of thing. And our friends Josh and Courtney and the 3 boys are already across, but they got the tractor there just as a helping hand, but we can't let the tractor pull us out because it's a cruiser. The cruiser should make it, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
We've got faith in the old cruiser, haven't we?
Should be right.
What are you doing, Gumnut? Get back inside. We've got to get across the river.
And they've got a tractor on the other side, so
yeah,
if we do get stuck, they can reach us out if we need to.
This is going to be interesting. So we might set you up down there and see if we can get across it, eh?
Did you tell them about what's going on in town?
Oh yeah, and then we've got all the chaos of what's going in town. So we've got all that, but this is why we come outside of town, to be away from that chaos. But eventually, because we're almost out of food,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to go back in there. So
Did you say you did tell them what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everyone knows what's happening. It's on the news and everything like that. But
Yeah,
because
by the time this video goes up, it'll be delayed. So.
But the sun's out, we might even get the chance to go back up into the West MacDonald Ranges itself. So we're still holding on to a thread of see if we can get up into there as well. So fingers crossed, this is just the first step, and then all that sort of subsides up in there, and we might be able to even get up into there. But you know, one step at a time, little crossing first.
So we had a bit of a dilemma here on our hands, whether you could go $1.20 and hit this at speed, or do the soft touch approach and not mess up the driveway. Well, I kind of went the soft touch approach and still messed up the driveway. Nothing a little bit of manual labour won't fix though. And a touch of mechanical labour as well. Or maybe a lot of mechanical labour, as we had to call for backup.
All right, here's our last go. So we got max tracks, lower tire pressures, and 2 tractors. Jesus. Oh, all to get into Caravan Park. Gotta love it. Let it rip, potato chip.
But nothing a good old tug couldn't fix, and bada bing, bada boom. We were out. But all that tugging, jerking and pulling makes a man tired. So what do? Pull up the old deck chair, park it in the drink, and let the world go by.
But it is the next morning, and now it is time to tackle Alex Springs head on. Like, we're a little bit nervous about this, but we're running out of food, so we're actually eating the crumbs off the floor. We're running so low, but it is time to get in there and actually do a shop and everything before we go out to West MacDonald Ranges and tackle that MacDonald Ranges, because I think it's going to open up soon and we can't wait to get in there as well. But the scenery at this place is insane, but it is another no drone area, so yeah, it's starting to get to me a little bit. I haven't had the drone up in ages, so, but up around here, like, you got these massive big cliff tops and everything like that through the background. It's so scenic. So you got that, the Caravan Park, and then the creek over the other side, which is absolutely wicked. And this place feels pretty safe, hey bub? Like, getting from your view, you felt safe here, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah, we're loving it. The nice green grass, and
we're lucky we've got that creek sort of thing to tie off yesterday afternoon.
That was amazing.
That was
so good.
So good. But now we're going into Alice, shopping, and then topping up, and then try to get in West MacDonald Ranges when it opens. Yeah.
Woolies. Oh, well, Coles. Apparently Woolies is not safe to go.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the spear gun for safety. No, we're going to go. Yeah, we're going to go strength in numbers. So Josh and Courtney and the boys are going to go in the Ram, and then we're going to load up in there and take everything in. So you've done a click and collect, haven't you? Yeah. From Coles and stuff.
I hate doing click and collect. I always miss things. So like, yeah, there's heaps of things that I would like to go run in, but I don't know how I feel. We'll suss the situation out when we get there.
Yeah, but you talk to the lady that owns this place, and they're attacking even just
tourists. Yeah,
tourists.
So it's not just, I thought it was rivalry between two mobs, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's, they're attacking just
anyone and gear and equipment and even people and
throwing
stuff like
rocks,
that. So
like at people's
yeah, it's a bit gnarly at the moment, but you know, this is our last food stop that we can get anything, so we're gonna have to do it regardless.
And I need a pair of sunnies. Oh my god, I'm dying without sunnies. I'm not wearing your sunnies.
Apparently mine aren't good enough.
All over them.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, had a hard life, but let's load everyone up and get this done, because apparently in the morning is better. So if you do come through the Alice after this video and stuff like that, try to tackle all these places in the morning, because a lot of the people around and stuff haven't woken up or anything like that to actually
they usually get a bit crazy
afternoon
in the afternoon.
and night time. Don't go out at night time. That's been the word and the warning and everything like that. So, all right, before the day gets on a bit, let's load up.
Let's do it.
So we pile in the little grubs into the goat and start heading in to take Alice head on, which I can report wasn't actually that bad. But this is when I noticed something that absolutely turned our trip on its head. In the early AM hours of the next morning, we had to leave Alice, and this was an absolute non-negotiable. We literally had to ditch our plans, hitting up McDonald Rangers straight into the bin. Not to mention any other bonus bits on the north side as well, as all we can do is put the foot to the floor, which again, bloody NT, didn't last long at all, as we hit another roadblock. Now literally, this was actually a roadblock this time, blocking the only road that we need to take. But we did find out that Barclay Highway was open at 6 AM the next morning. So we decided to park up at the Three Ways Roadhouse for the night, which in itself is a whole different story in itself. After an average night's sleep, we hit the Barclay Highway bang on 6 AM, but it was escorted, which drew a few confused faces between Steph and I. Like literally, how bad can this road be? Well, we definitely got an answer. The first little bit was uneventful. But as we carried on, the more water flooded over the roads. And with flood water comes potholes, and lots of them. But we just have to keep going. And as the escort dropped off, we continued solo.
Oh my god.
Which was awesome for Steph's anxiety.
Enjoy your rest, yeah.
But eventually the road dried up and we put the hammer down and we pulled into our final destination, Mount Isa. And I know what you're thinking, why the hell would you want to go there? Well, let me explain.
Oh, but I am starting to question it myself. We weren't supposed to come back to Queensland at all this year. It wasn't on the itinerary of what we're not supposed to be here, but we've done a major stuff up, which is put a massive detour on our trip, hasn't it, Freckle? Mm-hmm. And someone's not too impressed, are you? But I did say at the start of this, we don't need to look for stupid, because stupid finds us, and we've...
Stupid found you.
Me. This fella.
Honestly, it's yeah, it's been a challenging time.
This trip over here was just unreal.
Like life is just throwing us all these curveballs, and
when life gives you lemons, you make tequila shots.
From it.
And have a party. But yeah, we're in Mount Isa. Like, I never thought I'd actually come to Mount Isa, but you know. Mum always said, if you have nothing to say, don't say it at all. Yeah, but anyway. But this is a major stuff up, a major detour And honestly, I don't think we should be filming this at all. Like, a lot of people wouldn't film this. They would keep it close to the chest.
We're probably going to get a lot of slack of people. Oh, you
let
idiots,
the comments
whatever.
roll. But anyway, like...
Everyone makes mistakes.
Oh, this guy makes so many mistakes. This is the biggest mistake I've ever done, really. Like, this put not only our travels in jeopardy, but everyone in jeopardy, basically, and like a whole setup in jeopardy, basically, because our car was basically illegal. It was illegal. But anyway, I'm filming this and showing you this and showing people to hopefully give a little bit of guidance and knowledge and stuff, so at least one guy out there doesn't do the exact same as what I've done. So that's the only reason, because everyone else wouldn't film this. So just nothing would be told, nothing would be said, and they'll just do it. And
I've spoken to so many people that.
But yeah, that's a good point. We've actually spoken to a few people, so we haven't been, you know, secretive about it. And a lot of people have piped up and said, well, it's happened to us. So it might be a good thing that we're actually showing it, eh?
Yeah, possibly.
Possible.
Might make people more alert.
Yeah.
I suppose.
But enough rambling on. What we have done. What we have done. What? No. Okay.
What you have done.
What I have done, and I think I've got a record now, is that we've travelled 5 states. Not 1 state, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 states unregistered. Yep. 5 states unregistered in our cruiser. As you can see, it's not there at the moment because it's over getting roadworthy and stuff, because I've got to go through all the process and everything to get it back on the road again. And that was one thing that we had to get fixed, that windscreen. I know that a lot of you guys have commented
about the windscreen.
To get the windscreen fixed.
But the main reason for that was because we wanted just to get through the middle, because we were like, oh, what the chances of us getting a rock flicked up on the windscreen, like, we're pretty high. So we thought we'll wait till we get to Darwin, we'll get it fixed there.
But going down that bubbler track did put its last little nail in the coffin going in there. It started splitting across my vision over the other side from Steph's side. So it was a time to put it in anyway. So that's, you know, it was just, that's a bit of a silver lining.
Cake when we realised we can't get
but
a
it's just more money, more time. But anyway, like, so what I don't know, I hate the Queensland system when it comes to registration. Basically, they're taking away the labels and everything like that, and you got this online system if you're not from Queensland or whatever, which I hate. The alerts don't alert, and look, I shouldn't even say this, but the car's been unregistered for 6 months. So there was no alerts, no emails, no text to say, oh, your car's unregistered or anything like that. And yeah, we're just being like,
until you had you looked at the number plate the other day.
So yeah, we found out, because I seen one of the repayments coming out for the insurance, because we do that monthly. And then I'm like, oh, I haven't paid the rego for it. I'll go check it. Gone on the app and then punched in my rego plate number and not found. So
cancelled. Yeah,
so we had to jump on the blower, find out what we had to do, and there was no way around it because it lapsed so far.
And so this is at a time when the cyclone Megan, mind you, has just come through. Yeah. It's dumped a whole heap of water. We're trying to get through the Barkly Highway.
Far out.
Flooded,
and that's what all that footage was going through the Barkly. It was just insane. But
life was just showing us curveballs.
But now we're here at Mount Isa, we've got to get back as well. But
we're feeling a lot better just being here though, knowing that we're getting it sorted. Yeah,
so we're going to have to go back that way because we can't go anything further north because it's just munted up there, everything's closed and stuff. Because I'm like, oh, well, we'll put a smile upside down. Oh, no, frown upside down. How's it go? Put that frown upside down and put a smile on your dial and we'll go up and do a Savannah Way. Yeah, that's closed as well. So everywhere we looked, it's just closed. So it's just, there's no silver lining in this at all except money coming out of our pocket.
Yeah, money that we don't have.
Yeah, because of this guy. Anyway, what it is, the car's gone. It's gone to get the roadworthy. We got the window fits yesterday, and basically what we had to do to get the permits, because we found out when we were in Alice, we had to get the permits from NT roads, so we could drive on NT roads. Then when we get to Cameron Wheel, we had to have the permit in place when we get to Cameron Wheel to come across. And then we just, speed hump after speed hump. Like the Barkly Highway was closed, so we had to spend the night. Oh, it's... yeah, that noise, that's what it is at the moment. Fudge knuckle. Anyway, we're getting it done. We've got to keep on keeping on. I'm just going to keep on keeping on. And then basically we get the car back, make some plans. And
on another note, a guy just walked up to Aaron and they're like, Aaron is like the #1 bogan in Australia.
Why do you have to say that? We could have left that on the low.
It's funny.
But you're stuck
yours
with the
didn't
number
blow
one.
up.
No,
Let's
no,
put
no,
it
no, no,
blow
no, no. You're stuck with the number one Bogan. So
I want to see if
what's that
everybody
make
else
you?
thinks.
Eh? What's
Put
that
it in
mean?
the comments.
No.
Do you think Aaron is Australia's number one bogan?
Yeah. So we're just waiting for the call. We're getting past that bogan talk. We're just waiting for the call now to see if the car passes rego and roadworthy and stuff, and then I've got to go wait down at Queensland registration in that awesome line with all the smells and there's bubblegum under the seats and everything like that, and get the car registered and then get it back here and then hopefully get out of Mount Isa and get back to the awesome drive back to NT again. So it's what a bloody detour. But anyway, keep on keeping on! And keep on keeping on we did, and the car bloody passed rego. So happy days. We got the hell out of Mount Isa, back across the Barclay and back into the NT. Not sure where the footage for the end of this video ended up, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed our struggles on the road. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.